trolls and negative comments just don't matter to me anymore. Because I'm
Yeah.
above all of this. You're not a chocolate pastry or something like that that will make everybody happy. I can't work with brands which I
Hmm.
can't wear. Think if you like it, go take it. If
It's
you don't
okay.
like it, don't
There's
buy
no
it.
pressure.
Nobody's forcing you. It's our work. Did like a reel for them maybe. I remember getting a message from their PR agency that they got like 400 orders. I just want to say that happy girls
Yeah.
are the prettiest.
Hi, welcome to season 1 of Unlearning the podcast. Today we have a very successful influencer named Noor Vishu Segal with us. She also runs a successful apparel brand. She also plays the role of a young mom very, very beautifully. Let's hear more from Noor about her personal life, her career trajectory, and how she really got where she is. Let's learn more from Noor. So, you started off with a bit of lifestyle blogging, some luxury blogging, and then Benazir happened, a beautiful gift to you, and you turned into a mommy influencer, a mommy blogger. A lot of young girls who were recent moms started relating to your content. Tell us more about this shift and this journey of yours.
So I would just want to add to this that of course I was just 24 when I delivered Benazir, and which was of course not planned, but I guess it was the most beautiful thing that happened to me, because I saw that girls who actually gave birth to babies at a young age started to see me as actually an influencer, because influencer is somebody who actually influences you. It's not something that they're not celebrities. I would say that you don't have to be always fascinated by them, or maybe you just don't have to always be like a big fan kind of a thing of them. It's just that somebody that you look up to and you just want to become like that, and how they basically are dealing with things. So of course, at 24 I delivered a baby. I had that thing in me, and somehow I actually saw that a lot of brands which are related to kids, which are related to mommies, actually came up to me. A lot of hospitals, a lot of, I would say that baby
Hmm.
skin brands as well, skincare brands. And also, the best part was diapers. So I remember working with Pampers. So, these brands we used to see when we were kids ourselves. So, when I worked with these brands, it was just out of words. And even
Must be a
Huggies
beautiful
as well.
feeling
So,
to
yeah.
be able to give
Of
back.
course, of course. And I could actually see myself, my career going on a next, going on a very, very next level, because working with such brands was somehow like a very, very big opportunity. So after Benazir,
Right.
of course, life
And with,
changed.
so many shoots, so many brands, so many collaborations, how do you manage your personal life, being a young mom of a 2-year-old? It's also very, very demanding, a full-time job. How do you balance that out? Tell us
Of
about that.
course. See, I would say that I've told that before as well, but I would just say that, we are, this work basically of influencing is in a way that, it doesn't demand us a time schedule, I would say. And also, like, I know that, this is the time that Benazir sleeps. And this is the time she is going to this summer camp. Now she's joined a summer camp, so I know, like, so I schedule my work accordingly now. I've started doing it because when she was young, when she was very, very small, of course, that time, kids usually sleep. So I used to do shooting, and that eventually made me happy. And if I talk about my postpartum also, I see mommies
Yeah, it's
going
very
into
challenging for
depression
some.
and they overthink just because they don't have anything to do. And I, touch wood, didn't get that phase that much. I got out of it very soon because I had Instagram. I used to shoot content just after, like, I would say 20, 30 days of my delivery, and I was just so busy. And I used to love showcasing myself, expressing myself. So this is something that actually took me out from my
Your little
postpartum as
milestones, your
well. So
day-to-day
yeah.
things.
Of course. I used to love showing it to people because I got that
Hmm.
love back as
And I'm sure
well.
so many
So
new
somehow
moms
it
were
was
also
very
learning
good.
through your journey, things you were doing
Of
right, things perhaps
course,
you
I
were doing
got
wrong. It's just a way of influencing
actually.
each other, like you said.
Of course. And like being an influencer, being so active on Instagram, you also tend to learn a lot of things from
Hmm.
other mom influencers as well. Because we're so into Instagram now. And I, like, of course, my husband is the only child. And I am also like the eldest in my family. So we did not have anybody of our age, especially not, like, no friend got married at our age. And also, like, if I talk about any cousins also, so I had no cousins who actually got married and have a kid. So I didn't know where to take that information from. And like, both our mommies, my mother and Vishu's mom, they were like, of course, moms
It's been
eventually
a
forget
while,
their own
yeah.
time. That happens,
And so
like,
much
if
has
somebody asked
changed
me ki,
ever
what did
since.
of course, and nowadays everything is so changed, and those home remedies, of course, mothers can tell us that. But the modern things that have come up now, there's so many things. Even I would say the toys
Yeah.
that have come now, and such educational toys as well. How do we get to know that? So this is Instagram doing to us now, and the other mom influencers, I
You were
would say, they
learning
have
from
helped
them
me a
and you were
lot.
educating so many.
Of course. And even I was educating other people as well. So it's always good to be
The
influenced
other
and then
way, yeah,
influence
amazing.
others.
Besides all of
Yes,
this, you're also running a luxury pred brand. So there's a lot, that's keeping Noor Vishu busy.
of
Tell us about
course.
how you got
Yes.
started with this brand. What was the main inspiration behind it?
Of course. So I'll tell you, I was in Pearl Academy and I did fashion styling and image design. I had no plans to open up a fashion
Oh, it was
studio
never a
or enter
planned.
into a clothing line. Never a plan. And I got married. So I got married in 2020 and I passed out from college in
Everything was back to
2019.
back.
So yeah, back to back. And I basically, I never had the chance to be to not
Hmm.
do anything basically. So when I got married, and after 3 months, like 3 months was all good, it was chill. But after 3 months, I realized that
What do
now
I
what?
do?
What
What next? Yeah.
this is gonna be my life. And of course, nowadays we are privileged. We don't have to cook anything or something like that. So I started to get bored when my husband started to go to his own work, of course. So I used to feel like, yaar, ab main kya karu? So I shared this with my father-in-law, and he was the one who said that, no, do whatever you want to, just open up anything and just be busy. So that was the real story. And then, clothing came to my mind because I'm from a jeweler background. My dad is a jeweler, and I've always helped my dad in his work because, that is something that is
Right.
related to a girl's work. है ना? So I had like a lot of knowledge in jewelry, but not in clothes. So somehow that was also very difficult to, get those right people. Also, when you start
It's
up a business,
challenging.
is very difficult. You have to, of course, because nobody helps you. When I started with this brand, I asked like a lot of friends also that who actually had a clothing business. That where do you get these masters, these tailors from? How do you start? Like if somebody like if you are just 23, like I got married at 23, I told you. And then a girl just simply decides that I want to open up a clothing business or some other business, and I want people for that. Where do you get it from? You can't even post this on Instagram and ask कि हाँ यार मेरे को एक master
Yeah.
चाहिए मुझे,
Setting up that whole base.
how do we start? So yes, and you can get a manager, you can get such people, but you cannot get the people who actually, like, these people, you can't get them. And also, especially because I wanted to start western wear, so I was like very keen that my team should be like very very good at their job. So finding the right team
Mm.
was the biggest task, I would say. And then I started, and somehow again I saw that people started loving my designs because I also could see that there is no studio which is just basically into western chords. I
That's
got
how the
famous for
journey
my
began.
chords. And yeah,
Your
that was
USP
my main
product.
thing. And that time, if I say like 4 years back,
Yeah.
chords just recently came in. And now, of course, every other brand is doing it, but that
It
time
was the
only
start of that.
very less people were doing chords. So that's how we got famous with like in Gazette Up as well. And somehow, yeah, so everything turned out to be so well. And now it's going so good. And we have a studio also in Punjabi Bar Club Road, and people love it for its interior as well.
Everything's done very
So
thoughtfully
yes,
and with a lot of love, so
of
it
course,
shows.
of
Yeah.
course. Of course. Now it's a
Yeah, now you
passion,
can't
I would
imagine life
say.
without it.
Making clothes is a passion now, which was never
Right.
planned
A lot of
again.
stuff just happened one
Yes,
after the other, but all for the
of
best.
course.
Amazing. And
Of
then tell us
course.
more about this whole influencing journey. There's a lot of young aspiring girls out there who want to be content creators, but they don't know how to get started, what to shoot. begin the whole process. They don't know what kind of investment it takes. They keep thinking about it. And, now with so much competition, it's not easy because there's always that self doubt. Are
Absolutely.
people going to relate to my content? Am I shooting the right stuff? How do I market myself?
Of
So tell
course.
us about your journey because even for you, it started off in COVID, of course, but then
Of
it just picked
course.
up.
Of
And, before
course.
you knew it, you had 200K plus followers.
Of course. So I'll tell you one thing. So Guzz It Up, as I just told you, you just have to open up a brand and there is a
Hmm.
team that is working. But here in influencing, it's you and it's
All
only
eyes on
you
you.
who have to actually work and all eyes on that one person. And it's a big pressure
Hmm.
as well, I would say. It's a big job and, it seems very, very beautiful, I would say. But trust me, it's something that is very, very difficult to maintain sometimes, because when I started my journey, I'll tell you that it was something very it was done in a very fun manner initially, and I never thought that I would actually call this thing, like making
Hmm.
videos, a career.
It was just something for
And
fun.
I
And
never thought that, of course, and I never thought that a brand would pay me how much, like whatever they're paying me right now. I never thought about that. And I never even thought that, brands would actually trust me as a person. You always have that self doubt that, am I that capable? Am I even giving them that much business that they'll pay me this much? So,
you question these things.
initially it
Yeah.
was that. Yeah, but till the time I got married, that time, of course, I was doing barter collaborations. But then someday, like it was one day that one person told me that, Noor, you have like a very good fan following. People genuinely love what you do. And that was just after my marriage. And I got married in November. And in January, I remember I started to ask for money for the work I do, because somehow I actually feel that for the upcoming girls also, then if you don't ask money
Hmm.
only, na, if you just do barter, then also the other person just starts taking you like, ठीक है,
Yeah.
मतलब क्या ही कर
That
लेगी,
whole
क्या इतना
perception
क्या business
changes.
दे देगी. So I think you just ask for money. Like barter is good, ठीक है, if you need that stuff and if you actually like that stuff, take it. But
Yeah.
that's our job. And now we are at such a stage, because I know that, that time also, whatever brands that I wore, whatever kind of a wedding I did, I saw so many girls doing the same thing. So, that is
Setting
called
the trends.
influencing. Then, yeah, and then initially brands started coming to me, skincare brands, bag brands, footwear brands, clothing brands, the endless clothing brands. And then, of course, as I was telling you that in January I asked for my first payment, and that was, I won't reveal it that how much did I ask, but it was very low, and then I got it, and then I felt so proud, and even brands were ready to give me their product
Hmm.
as well as the payment, because initially, and they came back also to me. Then I realized that actually, am I actually giving them this much? Like this is something,
Hmm.
you have that self doubt. And then initially a lot of brands started coming to me, and I would say that my marriage turned out to be very, very lucky for me, because just after that things just changed. People loved my honeymoon, people were crazy, because in 2020 there was no such wedding. And I can proudly say that, because people also know that in 2020 I had, like, though, all the designers that I wore. So people usually loved it, because eventually they were getting bored at home. So they just got a
Let's watch
entertainment
what
base
Noor
for
is up
them.
to.
So yeah, yes, yes, yes. So it was all good. And then I would just want to add to this that, the girls who are just trying to find out how to start up with influencing, is just that, you know um having the best team for you, having a good team, is something which I think is very, very important. And you should know your niche as well, like what I got to know from my niche, because of course I teach social media
Right.
marketing as well to students. So I just want to add to this that, if you know your niche, you know what kind of audience is following you. For example, if
Hmm.
I'm a makeup artist, all right, and if my percentage of male followers are more, so the business that you'll get is a little low, na? And for me, I got to know my niche, like, 20 years to 45
That's
years,
that's the market who's
women are
watching.
following me. And then also like Delhi is of course more, and
Mm.
then Punjab
Mm.
side is more for me. And then we have Canada, like if we talk about countries, India of course, then Canada, and then comes London. So and then comes Pakistan as well. So I see, you have to go through your
Very
insights,
carefully.
well, so that you know what and what kind of people are actually following you. And when we talk about male followers, for me it is just around 15%, because I don't promote anything
So they're
related
not
to
watching.
men, so
Yeah.
of course I know that I won't be having those followers. So yes, and get your insights right. If you know your insights, if you know that this is what my audience is asking me to do, like have Q&As, I would say. And that's how I started. I used to do Q&A, and I used to ask my audience that what exactly are you looking,
Hmm.
and what should I do. So still, whenever I do this, my audience always tell me, show your real side. We don't want these collaboration posts only. Show me your real side. We want to see Benazir, we want to see Vishu, we want to
Right.
see your life. So
To
I
keep it more
try to do
real.
that, because of course, but again, we are scared of the evil eye, and
Right.
touch wood, though this happens, and that thing is always inside me. And as a public figure, I try to show my child as much as I can, but
You do worry
somewhere
a
around
little
the
bit.
corner, I'm a mother too, and it feels a little, I feel a little hesitant about this. Ki nahi, abhi, okay, once a week, twice a week is still
You
good,
don't want to put
but
Benazir too much out there.
and I have noticed this as well, that whenever I post Benazir, or whenever I post a video with Vishu, dude, it's viral. It's so trending that I can understand कि भाई मैं ऐसा क्या नहीं कर रही हूँ जो इनके साथ डालने से
It's
my
spreading all over.
content is changed. Absolutely, my insights totally
And you
go
notice that.
crazy. So
You keep a close check.
absolutely, the views are too much, the shares are too much. People love that. And I think the more real you will be on social media, eventually people will love you more. And if you show like a different side, and if you just show paid collaborations, or maybe just your work, then I don't think people will actually connect to you, because that's how
Hmm.
you connect with people. When we see a celebrity posting about their own marriage or their own pictures, then eventually you just start admiring them more. That happens, because we
It's
see
but natural.
themselves
Yeah.
in us.
You connect
That
more.
that's
Yeah.
a thing.
This field also
Absolutely.
comes with,
Yeah,
a lot of negative criticism sometimes, a lot of trolls,
of
a lot of this random
course.
stuff that you don't even think of when you're actually making the content or putting it out there. How do you deal
Absolutely.
with stuff like that?
Absolutely. See, I've told
Hmm.
this before also, and I was just want to add this, that now, after being 5 years in
Hmm.
this industry, I would just want to say that um trolls and negative comments just don't matter to me anymore. Because I'm
Yeah.
above all of this, I would say that it just, see, if 100 people are liking you, there will be
Always.
200 people disliking you. That's normal. You are not chocolate. I always say this, you're not a chocolate pastry or something like that that will make everybody happy. And I just want to add to this that just be real, be happy, and work for the people who are actually
Ignore the
loving you.
rest. There's always going to
Ignore
be
the
that.
rest. Just ignore. And also, one thing that I've always, always, always promised myself that I will never do, to never reply back to any negative comment. I just, people usually say this also to me that, Noor, why do you delete our comments? Can't you take criticism? And that happens to me, that I always do that. Whenever I see a bad comment, I don't even read it, I just delete it. I just take a glimpse of it, and I just delete it, just because I don't want any negativity on my page. I'm happy. I'm one girl that you'll meet who's actually the happiest, just because I see everything in a very, very
That's your
joyful manner,
attitude
I
and your
would say.
perspective.
कोई दैट्स व्हाट, अगर कोई आपके बारे में मजाक भी उड़ा रहा है, अगर आपके बारे में गलत भी बोल रहा है, बिकॉज होंगे, you're at a public platform. How can you expect
Yeah.
कि everybody is
Doesn't
going
work
to love
like
you?
that.
And now I've actually accepted it कि ठीक है, it's fine, it's their choice. मुझे भी तो कितनी चीजें अच्छी नहीं लगती किसी के बारे में. Of course I don't write it to them, but this is how the thing is. You have to accept it and just be happy for
Hmm.
those people as well. कि ठीक है, at least they're talking about me, and this is what we want. That's fine. And in Bollywood, these people actually create controversies, and
Yeah,
still अभी तो
that's
हम
true.
कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं. Still there's so much talking. There's so much talks about us
Right.
still, so it's okay.
And when you
It's fine.
first started this journey, I'm sure there was an obstacle or a challenge that you faced. Tell us about some of
Of
those
course.
challenges and how you overcame those.
See, when I started initially, I would just say that, it was all good because I was in the limelight. It was I just got married. Again, I'm repeating myself just because I had all the public attention that time. But initially, what I have seen that I was gaining a lot of followers, but I
Hmm.
needed good brands. I wanted homegrown brands were done, but I wanted to, even
Scale up.
capture the bigger brands. Yeah, I wanted to scale up, and that's how it happened also. And at a point initially I was not interested to collaborate with some
Hmm.
PR agencies, because you also have to pay
Right.
them like a big amount when you Hana, you have to invest in yourself,
Hmm.
and that's how you'll get those, you'll get that money back. So I was always very
Pata
afraid
nahi.
ki,
Yeah.
how should I do this? And I also used to discuss it with Vishu that, he was like, why are you even
What's
taking
the
that much
point?
pressure? Just be cool, do whatever, what is
Enjoy the
coming your way,
process.
just chill and just enjoy your life and enjoy this phase. But when you want to grow in life, that's how you have to do it. Like, of course, when in a clothing business, for example, you invest in the fabric, and that's how
Product is built. Yeah.
an outfit is made. And in influencing, you have to invest in yourself, be it like a studio, maybe your lights should be proper, maybe a photographer, a good team, then PR agencies, of course, they matter a lot. You should have a very good relation with PR agencies who will actually get you work. And somehow I think if you are just a starter, for example, then you should also email or maybe message the brand directly. That's what I also used to do. There is nothing bad in messaging on your own that I'm looking for work and I can help you. I can make videos for you, and this is how I work. Even if you will work in barter,
That's how
because
you
that time I used
started.
to work in barter, and even after, when I started with my paid collaborations, I used to message brands, and that's how you start. There's nothing wrong in messaging the brands on your own. And somewhere around the corner, I saw that that time those brands didn't used to message me back, and they were like, "ठीक है, we'll get back to you. That is fine." But
They're
now
reaching
those
out
brands are coming to
themselves.
me, and they're ready to pay like a good amount. So this is something I've gained, and I feel
Hmm.
very, very proud of it. So
And
yes,
you worked with so many brands in different industries all across. What is
of
one brand
course.
that you've particularly enjoyed working with, and you've remembered, it stayed with you, it's taught you something? Tell us more.
So I'll tell you
Hmm.
my biggest opportunity. There was
Hmm.
like there are three, four though, but what actually changed what
Hmm.
actually made me scale up. So that was Too Faced. I worked with Too Faced. I have worked with Mac. I have worked with Benefit. I have worked with
Hmm.
Clinique. I have worked with Philips now. I have worked with Huggies, Pampers, and a lot of skincare brands, Garnier. So such brands, when you work with
Hmm.
such brands, L'Oreal. So when you work with such brands, it's just a feeling which is out of the world, I would say. Because you meet the people who are behind that brand, and of course PR agencies are a part of that. But when you stand there at their store, like, because I did a
Hmm.
lot of events for these brands, the feeling is out of the world, because in the mall, when people come and see that who is actually doing it, it's just out of the world. I
That
just can't
sense of pride
explain you
that you
that.
get.
But of course, because when I remember when I used to come when I was little, and when I used to go to that store only to pick up that one lipstick, I never thought
You'll
that
actually
I
be
will be beneficial
representing
to
the
that
brand,
one
hosting for
brand.
them.
That's what, because being affiliated to an international brand is somewhat a very, very different feeling. I've also worked
Hmm.
with Bath and Body Works as well. So when you work with such brands, you eventually you scale up, your aspects in life just changes. And of course, then you see that people actually start seeing you in a very, very different manner. So this is something that have actually helped me grow in my own life, I would say. So yeah,
What's one advice that you have for aspiring influencers, young girls in their 20s who look up to you and feel inspired by your work and your
of
page?
course.
Share that.
So I would just want to say that just be real as much as you can, and even I try to be real. And sometimes people who think that I do not show my personal moments, it's just because eventually as I just said that
Nazar
I'm
is
a mother
real.
too. So and yeah, मुझे भी बहुत डर लगता है. But yes, just be real, just show your real side. Don't try to copy somebody.
Be yourself.
Just don't try to copy and paste influence. Just be inspired from them. That is good. I also get inspired from people, but I do not try to
Mm.
just copy and paste. This is not something. Then it is very rare that you will grow in life. Just don't copy and paste. Think what different that you can do, what different you can show your audience. And always just one more thing, that be connected to your audience. Do Q&As so that you should know that what your audience, even if two people are replying to you now, at least you will see कि okay वो दो लोग भी मेरी life में interested है, and this
So
is what they're
constantly keep in
looking
touch.
from me. And eventually, word of mouth also matters. People nowadays in Delhi, I can't even tell you, all of these ladies, girls, their only
Yeah.
discussion is influencers. कि उसने ये करा, उसने ऐसे पहना है, उसने ये करा है, वो करा है. People have stopped
It's
seeing
everyday conversation
celebrities,
about influencers. You're
because
right.
yeah, because I'll tell you, with celebrities ना, you get that fear कि ठीक है, उसने ये शर्ट पहनी है, I don't know
Yeah.
कितनी expensive होगी. I'm not even asking, I'm not even telling you about the luxury influencers. Leave that. Still, influencers, you actually feel that, they're a part
Mhm.
of your own family, or maybe you just know them.
And because you watch
You
what they're
just
doing
feel
every
that it's a
day, you
similar
feel so
face.
connected.
हाँ ठीक है. So somehow you feel कि अगर उसने शॉर्ट पहनी है, उसने ड्रेस पहनी है, we can buy that, we can also look like this. But celebrities, what is happening now, that you actually get that, कि ठीक है, she's wearing this, somehow you don't even see that
Hmm.
again. That happens. But with influencers, that is the case. When they wear something and then they tag that thing,
Viral,
there's a
yeah.
change. So I would even change for the brand as well. The one tag just makes a
Hmm.
lot of difference. है ना? So people actually relate to this, that ठीक है, उसने पहना तो मैं भी ले सकती हूँ.
Yeah.
That happens. But celebrities में हम लोग
There's a
overthink करने लग
different,
जाते
yeah.
हैं, that ठीक है कि I don't know from where she has got this, maybe it's from outside
Is it
India, यहाँ होगा ही
available?
नहीं.
Is it in
हम
my reach?
consider ही नहीं करते. Every day Kareena is wearing something, or Aishwarya is wearing something, or Alia is wearing something,
Yeah.
we don't even notice. But with each and every influencer, we see
Pehna.
कि उसने footwear ये
Yeah.
पहना है. नहीं, even I want that. That
That's so
happens.
true.
This thing. So even as an influencer, I would just add to this that we
Yeah.
have to look perfect every time. And we should actually look up. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है fashion judgment सिर्फ
Influencers
celebrities
के
के
लिए
लिए नहीं,
है,
but
yeah.
influencers के लिए भी
Like you said,
काफी
it
है.
this feel and this passion and this career, it comes with a lot of pressure because you're always expected to look a certain way. You're not expected to have bad days. You're just always expected to be
Of
smiling
course,
and being
never.
picture perfect. How do you deal with this pressure? Does it
Absolutely.
get overwhelming at times and you're just like, I've had enough. Like now I just
But
want to be with Benazir. I just want to be with Vishu. Like I can't. I just need a break.
that happens, of course. So I'll tell you one thing, that whenever we go on trips, that is the main thing. So first thing is the
Hmm.
pictures. It used to be like that. But now what I have also come across, that it's okay, yeah, two pictures done. Now
I
I
actually
want
want to have
my
a good
time.
time.
And yes, and when I just started making videos, I was very, very into this, into Instagram, and I was always into Instagram. But now it's not like that. Maybe I've just got a hang of it now, that now I understand that there should be a time for everything. And this happened after Benazir. Before that, I was very chill in life. I
Yeah.
you don't get to know what you
Being
are
a
before
mom.
you become a mother. Your life just transforms. So of course there's a lot of pressure, and there are some days that I don't want to come in front of the camera and talk, that this is happening and I'm doing this and that. But this is a job, and somewhere around the corner, I because if we go offline, eventually people will start messaging you, brands will start
Checking
messaging
in.
you,
Are you
because
okay?
they have also invested a lot in you, so we have to come on the camera. But yeah, there are like a lot of bad days, I would say, and there are days when you just don't feel like getting out of your bed and you just want to lay down,
Switch off
watch
completely from
TV,
this world.
and switch off the light, have AC on, and but
Hmm.
that's very rare. Again, I would say that's very rare, and this is one thing that I usually miss, that I don't want people, I
Yeah.
don't want to tell people what I'm doing, I don't want to tell this. So sometimes I feel that. But again, I'm blessed to have this kind of a work, which
Right.
is my passion, of course. So because my work is my passion now, these things somewhere just goes normal. These things just makes me feel कि ठीक है, it's okay, एक बार बोल लेती हूँ, उसके बाद then I'll chill.
You've
So
had
yeah,
a lot of wonderful milestones, when you look back at these last 5 years of your life.
of
But what would you
course.
say has been the most rewarding of them all?
See, when I gained 50,000 followers, I remember that day, and that was the time of lockdown. And we should try to make it special for me, because it was proper lockdown, and still I had those balloons and everything. I did a
Hmm.
small celebration at home, and that time also people were messaging me, "Oh, you're not responsible. You're an influencer. How can you,
Spread this
get
message.
this decoration done and all?" I was like, "ठीक है, maybe I'm wrong at my place, but it was, trust me, it was a very, very big thing for me when I had 50,000 followers. And just after 50,000 followers, I posted a video. It was a very, very random video of
Hmm.
me showing my room. I remember. And that was the time of lockdown again. And that video made my account go from 50,000 to 1 lakh. So I can never forget that, that too in just 1 week. So it was, I guess, the biggest milestone of my life, because, I want to gain that kind of followers once again. Ki mere 1 week mein 50,000 authentic followers. That was crazy. That was something. But abhi bhi, and after that, I have around 2,30,000 followers. So now it's taking time, because maybe there's a
Yeah.
lot of competition also, and people want something new every day. They want to see
They get
something
bored
very, very
easily, they get
different. And when
distracted to keep their
of
attention and
course,
focus.
when we are traveling, when we are out, when I post something about Benazir, when she's doing something very cute, that time the views are very high. That happens, that would have happened with every
Hmm.
influencer, I would say. But if you do repetitive things on social media, you're never gonna get uh, those followers, I guess. So they want something crispy, they want something drama every day. So
Yeah, you
that's
have to
how
keep
maybe
producing that kind
people.
of content
Yeah,
nonstop. Yeah, no
absolutely.
breaks. And
Absolutely.
when you look at the next few years ahead of you, what next? What does Noor have in mind for her career, for this
See,
trajectory to go forward?
of course. Um, I just want to add to this that, I don't usually see myself anywhere. I'm very, very satisfied in, whatever state I
A lot
am
of
right now.
contentment.
Very satisfied, because this is something I never thought that I would be at whenever I go out, even, for a normal shopping day, and or maybe a dinner also. People come to me in Delhi and then say hi, they click pictures. This feeling is just out of words. I don't know. Even if like in 100 people, if only one person is coming to me now, that makes my day. I don't want anything in life now. I'm very touchwood. I'm very satisfied. But of course, I want to work with bigger brands. That's it. Like if we talk about influencing, but God has been very, very, very good for me, and God has done very good things for me in life. So yeah,
You're
I'm
very blessed and
satisfied somewhere.
content.
And of course, very blessed. And trust me, I never thought that I would actually be at such a stage at
Mm, it all
such a
happened very
age.
quickly for
So yeah,
you, and
yes,
that's what,
very
yeah.
quickly for me.
Amazing.
Yes.
And also when you're always behind camera, getting ready, makeup, all of this can also get very, very exhausting physically, mentally, just nonstop. What does Noor do when she switches off from the camera and the spotlight? What is something that you truly enjoy doing? What is that one thing that brings you a lot of contentment?
See, I love spending time with my friends. I love spending time with my family. And one thing that I usually do is just be on Instagram. I'm always going through Instagram and reading quotes and going through the dialogues, movie dialogues, and I love talking. So I love talking when I am off camera as well. So I'm always with my friends, or maybe even if I am at home, I'm maybe just doing some or the other activity with Benazir, or the last thing I would say is watching a good movie. I love watching movies, especially Bollywood. So
That's
I
a big
am a
stress
big Bollywood
buster for
fan.
you.
So that makes me happy. Yes, that's
Yeah.
something that makes me
And when it
happy.
comes to
So yeah,
Benazir, what would you say has been the most challenging part of motherhood? Of course, it comes with all these beautiful moments, but I'm sure there are days which are very,
of
very stressful, and you
course,
have this big responsibility on you at such a young age. What has been, the
absolutely.
most challenging part you'd say about motherhood, and sort of how you dealt with that?
So I was just going to say that, initially when I had Benazir, the baby is so small that somewhere you also get a little scared that, how will I even hold this little baby? And I just hope that, nothing happens to him
You
or
don't want to
her.
hurt
That
them. You
that
don't want to
usually
hold
that
them the wrong
feeling
way.
eventually comes. And I got very finicky. When she was born, na, I used to go mad कि ये कैसे हो गया ये यहाँ पर थोड़ा डर्ट क्यों लगा हुआ है
Hmm.
I got mad. And that happens with a lot of mothers.
And as a
There are
first time mom, as a
very
young
rare
mom,
mothers who are actually chill, because there is something, of course, being a young mother and being a first time
हाँ,
mother also, it is something different. It's just not about young, but when you see that, you have given birth to somebody, you feel
hmm,
like a goddess, firstly. Ki, theek hai, I am the queen and, nobody can mess up with me. I have given birth to a child because
it comes from
that
within.
happens, that thing, yeah. So when she was very little ना, तब मुझे थोड़ा सा बहुत ऐसा होता था कि थोड़ा सा भी कोल्ड हो जाता था बेबी को, या थोड़ा सा भी बुखार हो
Normal.
जाता था, which is very normal, now, because she's gonna turn
Yeah.
2 in just 10 days. So that now I can get a hang of that it's normal, every child goes through this. And now I teach mothers that it's okay, we can find remedies, we can see, we can just talk to the doctor. And even now pediatricians, they say ki it's
It's
okay,
normal.
that happens
They
to
have
every
the
child, you
immunity and
don't
they
have
will
to
heal.
cry
Yeah.
for this. And yeah, because I was a little baby, I used to start crying, and
Okay.
Vishu is more emotional. If I'm 100, he's 200. So it was always me who actually, who had to be strong to
Hmm.
make him
One part.
strong.
Yeah.
And somewhere around the corner, yeah, somewhere around the thing that, we both used to support each other in this. But I know, like, I've cried a lot when she used to get a little cold also. Now I remember,
You
because,
feel so
with little
helpless.
babies, it's
They
very
can't talk.
difficult.
They can't
Yeah.
express.
कि what did
You
what
start blaming
wrong did I
yourself.
do that उसको ऐसे हो गया. That's what, it's just the baby's immunity. That time kids also get a lot of these communicable diseases, just because they're also growing,
Hmm.
they're building up their immunity, and all of these things people
It's a
tell
part.
you कि ये सबको होता है, it's okay,
But
my
मेरे
mother
बेबी
also
को
used to
क्यों
say
हो
कि
गया?
ठीक हो
मैंने
जाएगा
क्या
इतना.
गलत क्यों?
हाँ, बट मेरे बेबी को क्यों हो गया, मैंने ऐसी
Yeah.
क्या गलती कर दी. So that happens, and I think you just have to be strong, read as much as you can. So throughout my pregnancy, I read like a lot of things about babies, and how to deal with each and everything. And right now also,
Hmm.
because she's turned 2, so now there are a lot of
It's a different
tantrums
phase
that she
altogether.
shows ki, yeah, she just starts crying anytime, any day. And she knows that mama shoots, because I
Yeah.
always
So
shoot at
she's
home. I
used
don't have
to
a
the.
studio or something like that. She's used to seeing it and she enjoys it also. But somewhere around the corner, when I'm shooting also and I'm in my team also, I try. She's always with me, like she's always behind the camera looking at me. I've
She's
always
watching
made
you.
sure of that. I never, even if she goes to her room and she starts playing with toys, after every half an hour I call her and I'm like, Benazir, just be here,
Yeah.
because I just want to see you. So this is something that I have experienced. And even if you're working, because I have a work like that can be done from home. But if you're a working mother, I would just want to add up to this, then just see how can you manage your time basically, and give your child your time, because I think that this age of a
Yeah.
child is not going to come back. This is something I usually miss now. I've started missing when she was
It's all
6
gone
months
by so
3 months, मैंने
quickly.
कहा, इतनी बड़ी हो
That
गई,
phase.
you know And actually that happens, kids grow up so fast that you don't even realize. I can see that she's just turning 2 and it's just making me
Yeah.
emotional right
And
now.
when you pick and choose brands and you collaborate with them, uh, is there a
Of course.
process sort of that you go through in your mind? Do you work with only brands that you can relate to, or
But with the brands, of course, I am very, very choosy because I want to showcase those brands only which actually, my niche can actually relate to, and not just any brand that I won't use or I won't wear, like I won't wear. So if we talk about clothes, I can't work with brands which I
hmm,
can't wear. So that usually happens with me,
you don't want to
and
endorse something that's not you?
also, of course, and I also tell the brands that, if you make something like this, then of
Yeah,
course we can work. But I cannot showcase this to my
it's not
audience.
me.
So I have like a set barrier that, I have this quality check everything, because brands, because the audience that I have is has a
Hmm,
lot of trust,
break.
which I cannot
So you're
break, of
constantly
course.
thinking back
Yeah.
at that. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah,
taken years to build that.
absolutely. And I always, like, whenever we do skincare brands as well, I try to use everything beforehand so that whatever I'm showcasing, because people, there are a lot of skincare brands now in the market, and
With
India
so
is
many
growing way too much in the skincare
startups and
brands. Yeah, so many, and they are of course collaborating with a lot of influencers, and then we have trolls also. She uses a new skincare brand every day. That is
hmm,
happening with a lot of influencers now. है ना? So yeah, that's our work. If we won't tell you, who will
yeah,
tell you? And they are also running their business just because we have
correct.
to showcase you the thing. If you like it, go take it. If
It's
you don't
okay.
like it, don't
There's
buy
no
it.
pressure.
Nobody is forcing you. It's our work. Absolutely, it's our work. Like in a clothing business or in a jewelry business, it's their work to show you the jewelry like that, and it's just your choice if you have to buy that
Yeah,
jewelry, this set or that set. But
there's always
these
an
earrings or
option.
that, those earrings. So eventually this is, I think, an influencer's work to showcase you two three brands, and whatever is the best you think, you can absolutely go, and you can also read the reviews also. And we're just a mediator. And of course I try and test everything before showcasing. I always tell the brands, and this is something that didn't suit me, and because of this product I felt dryness, for example. So I won't show this to my audience. I'm very clear, but yeah, this product was fine,
Yeah,
whatever goes well for me, and that I show. So I'm
you
very
actually
particular
spend
about
time
the
into
things that I'm showing it to
using
my.
it on
Absolutely,
yourself before you
absolutely,
put it out there. Yeah, that's good. At least you're
absolutely.
only showcasing.
You should be a little realistic, because I'll tell you, there are a lot kind of audience
Hmm.
that follows you, and for me, I have seen, recently, like, I'll tell you, there was
Okay.
this bags brand, and I did like a reel for them. Maybe I remember getting a message from their PR agency that they got like 400 orders. I didn't even charge that much. I had, that was, that feeling was out of the world,
You
that
just posted about it and
just because of
instantly
posting
the
one
sales just,
reel, I actually made them go
yeah,
from this to that. So yes, these kind of things actually make me
yeah,
go crazy. That um, I can actually help those brands, and I can actually build up those brands. So yeah, this is something really matters. And if I have that much trust, now 400
mm,
people are trusting me, how can I
yeah.
make a fool of out of them? How can I show them? और अगर उसमें से एक भी चीज for example गलत
You
निकली,
don't want to be so.
then my
Yeah,
profile will only come down. So we cannot take that risk. We are at such a stage. And even if you're a starter, I would just want to add to this, like, if you're a starter, then also, choose your brands wisely. And if you have something, like, if you do not have that thing कि नहीं ये चीज मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ, for example, then
express it.
share with the brand. Brands are also very good. Like, I'm also a brand owner. I know, like, if I have some issue, though we do not
Right.
collaborate, like, this is my thing that I don't want to, because
True.
I am one
You're
influencer
endorsing your own
and it
brand.
is coming out to be good. We do shoots and everything with models, but I haven't
Hmm.
really collaborated with anyone for that. So I will always understand the
You think
customer
from the
point of
other
view
side
as
as
well. So
well.
that is very
Yeah.
exact. Of course, because I'm doing both now. I'm a
Right.
brand owner as well. Plus, I'm showcasing the brand. So
Right.
how can I cheat the audience? This is something
Tell
nobody
us
should
about a
do.
quote that you live by or you keep reminding yourself of, when you're in challenges or in sticky situations.
I just want to say that happy girls
Yeah.
are the prettiest. So this is something which is always in my mind, because this is something that I've always kept in my mind throughout my life, that if you will be happy, eventually you'll look good, and we are in such a career
Yeah.
that we have to look pretty. So this is something that is
Amazing.
always in
That's
my
a great way
mind.
to wrap up the session. Happy girls are definitely the prettiest.
Yes,
Thank you so much for your time and
absolutely.
all the lovely answers that you gave. I'm sure it's going to inspire and
Thank
empower
you.
many young girls who are
Absolutely.
aspiring to start careers in
Absolutely.
this field and so much more. Lots of love.
Absolutely.
Thank you.